It's up to y'all, brother. It's up to y'all, brother.
Let's get to this homie warfare. Oh yes. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. We gonna make it do what it do. So, current champion right now for homie warfare is the homie Qwan, man. He got the title right now, even though Sylvan is holding it hostage currently.
Give me my damn title, man. Give me my damn title.
I got you this week. I
don't know. He gonna say he compromised. He gonna get you the next week. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I mean, technically, this is double or nothing though. So it's like if he wins this debate today, that means the title is his again. So he might get me. He might get me.
Well, you know, we got an interesting topic this week. You know what's missing at WrestleMania this year?
Me?
IC. All of us. Huh? Yeah.
Right. Yo, facts.
Yeah, all of us, man. We're missing an IC match, man. We're missing an IC match. Gunther, who is he going to face, man? He has no opponent to face. My guy is out here doing missions. He might as well be on Love is Blind at this point. I don't know what's going on with this guy, man. But I want to ask you guys this number one question that the whole world is talking about. Who Gunther should face at WrestleMania 40? Who? It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys. We talking about what? Chad Gable. What? It's a lot of other guys too.
Isn't there a match going on right now for it? Or like it's like a gauntlet match.
Yeah, it's a gauntlet match.
It's a gauntlet match.
Is that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. We got Ricochet. We got Chad Gable, Bronson Reed, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn. It's a lot of people in that match.
It's a lot going up.
You know who's supposed to get it.
I'll tell you who's supposed to get it. I'll tell you who's supposed to get it.
Quan, you want to go first?
Yes.
Whoever had,
I'm the champion.
And like the audience, just to make it clear for the audience, whoever has the most clear opinion, sensible opinion. I want to hear arguments, man. I want to hear these opinions. Let's get active.
Well, I'm about to cook you, Sylvan, because there's only one right choice in this, like, to be honest. So I hope you're ready, bro.
Quan, it's on you.
I'm ready,
it's on
man.
you, Quan.
All right, so look, obviously, the match was supposed to be Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. That's what we all wanted to see, but Brock Lesnar had to go get freaky and weird. So he's on hiatus. Now, look, apparently, they added Brock Lesnar back to the roster page earlier today. Like, I don't know if y'all saw that. But they
what?
Yeah, they added.
Quiet as kept.
Yeah, quiet as kept. They snuck Brock Lesnar back on the roster page. So maybe he'll be back. I don't know. But he had to go get freaky and weird. So he out of here. Because of that, the only right choice for Gunther at WrestleMania 40, I'm sorry, is Chad Gable. It is Chad Gable. Now, I know, of course you did. It's the only right choice, baby. I cooked your ass. All right, so look, we all know Chad Gable has had his shot at Gunther already. He's lost to the guy twice. But the thing is, those matches were incredible. And that was on free TV. If they tore the house down on free TV, just imagine what Chad Gable and Gunther can do on WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40, the only correct answer for Gunther at WrestleMania 40 is Chad Gable. But the main reason I want Chad Gable to get this match is because it just feels unfinished. The last time they wrestled on Raw, Gunther had Chad Gable's daughter crying in the front row in his hometown. And then he lost, and that was just it. We just moved right on. Nah. I ain't having that. We got to run that back at WrestleMania. And I think it might be time for Gunther to drop that title. It might be time for Chad Gable to take that Intercontinental title away from Gunther. And I know that's controversial to say because we all love what Gunther is doing right now. But let's just be honest about Chad Gable, man. He been grinding for years. This is a dude who got plagued with the Shorty G gimmick. Y'all remember that? When Vince McMahon wanted to call Chad Gable as Shorty G?
I don't even want to remember
Shorty
that.
G! He had that man out there wrestling in hoop shorts and like a gold singlet, calling himself Shorty G. It was terrible. It was awful. So let's reward that man. Let's reward him for his hard work. Let's reward him for getting Maxine Dupree and Otis over. Let's give him the IC title. I want to see Gunther versus Chad Gable at WrestleMania. Bada boom, bada bang.
Great argument there. You can't argue with that one. But Sylvan, let's hear you, man.
I'm sorry for doing this for you,
Sylvan. It's okay. It's okay, man. I love Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable actually would have a really great match with Gunther at WrestleMania. I think they would tear the house down. I think everything would be absolutely fantastic. The problem is that we have seen this already. We've seen this twice. We've seen this twice. And he's lost both times. And I do think that Chad Gable has a very compelling argument. Even the segment that he had on last Raw, it wasn't even, I think he had a segment with Gunther where he was like, it's not about the title, it's about respect or something like that. I don't know.
Something corny.
I forgot.
Something corny.
Yeah, something corny, but it was compelling enough for me to be like, oh yeah, this guy, he has history with him. I see where this story can be taken to. But let's just be honest, man. The bigger match is Gunther versus Sami Zayn. And we all know it, right? Sami Zayn has been on this underdog run for the past 3 to 4 weeks. They have been cutting these vignettes, and he's been losing match after match after match after match, trying to find his way into WrestleMania, trying to find his way onto that big stage. And as far as I'm concerned, the IC title is the only title that holds a way for Sami Zayn to actually be in WrestleMania with Gunther. And as far as I'm concerned right now, Sami Zayn is more over than Chad Gable.
Yeah.
And he is the bigger star. And when we're talking about the bigger match, and we're talking about who people are going to be more compelled to want to watch, and who people are going to be what people are going to be more invested in, they're going to want to see Sami Zayn and Gunther. And I don't think Sami Zayn and Gunther have like appropriately crossed paths yet. I don't think they've been in a ring and had a match yet.
I don't think so either.
Am I wrong? Or
I can't remember if they have.
And so, yeah, and I know Sami Zayn, if there's anybody that I count on to put on a banger of a match at WrestleMania, who's going to be a maniac about it, it's going to be Sami Zayn. And we already know what Gunther can do. So I want to see Sami Zayn versus Gunther at WrestleMania. And I wouldn't mind Gunther dropping the title to Sami Zayn and cementing Sami Zayn as the underdog that he is and rising to prominence and finally getting to a space where he is on his own and holding weight for himself. Maybe this could be the shot he needs to actually validate himself as a top contender for next year to be in the main event picture.
Wow, that's
how I feel.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that was good. That was not bad at all. That was not a bad argument at all.
Yeah,
but
good.
I got a counter for you, brother. I definitely got a rebuttal for you.
Let's hear it.
So I'm not mad at the take that Sami Zayn should get the match with Gunther at WrestleMania at all, because Sami Zayn deserves something for sure. But after winning the tag titles last year at WrestleMania in the main event, getting the Intercontinental title against Gunther in the mid card, it feels like a step down, at least for me. But I know it does feel like a step up. Fellas, do y'all know where Money in the Bank 2024 is? If y'all don't, I'll tell you. It's in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Fellas, do y'all know where Sami Zayn was born? If you don't know, I'll tell you. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Put the Money in the Bank on Sami Zayn. That's a bigger deal than him winning the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. And it's in July. Put the Money in the Bank on Sami Zayn and have Sami Zayn win the WWE title that night to close the show. That's a better story than having him start a feud with Gunther 3 weeks before WrestleMania and then win the title from him in like a heatless match, because it would be an incredible match. Don't get me wrong. The match itself, from a technical standpoint, it would be great. But there isn't really a story there. Like, this Chad Gable and Gunther thing has been going on for months and months. I don't like Sylvan said, I don't even think Sami Zayn and Gunther have interacted with each other at this point. It's not enough time to build that. So, let Chad Gable get that match, and then later on we can put the Money in the Bank on Sami Zayn in his hometown. Like last year, he faced Roman Reigns in his hometown and lost. Why not give him the Money in the Bank in his hometown this year?
I'm not mad at Sami Zayn winning the Money in the Bank at Toronto, but I do think that Sami Zayn is a little bit too solidified to be winning the Money in the Bank. When I think about Money in the Bank, I think at least for the past two people, like we see the trend of them trying to give the money in the bank to budding stars who are starting to get their chops and maybe want to get there and maybe want to be able to cash in and win.
But it ain't
right?
working.
Sami Zayn is already absolutely completely understand. But I mean that's also subjective, right? Like the last Money in the Bank that I think that worked was Big E, but we all saw how that panned out, right? And I don't even want to talk about it. But I do think they're headed in the right direction by putting the Money in the Bank on rising stars that have a possibility to become the bigger stars, right? Sami Zayn has been around in the company for a while. We've seen Sami Zayn being around in the company for a while. And he is the bigger star. And as much as there is history between Chad Gable and Gunther, the fact of the matter is when Chad Gable comes out and when Sami Zayn comes out, it's two different reactions. And that's what we want to, that's really what we're invested into at the end of the day, right? What is going to be the bigger match? What's going to create the bigger moments? And people are more invested in Sami Zayn being an underdog and not having a way to WrestleMania than Chad Gable's dated history with Gunther that dates back to like 8 months ago that we kind of have to go back into the trenches and remind ourselves about. And also these matches weren't even taking place on not pay-per-views, on PLEs. They were done on Raws and SmackDowns. Like
they were incredible.
At the end of the day, they were incredible. I'm not taking away from it, but at the end of the day, like what weight does it really hold? Right? Outside of you were just another guy that lost. So I feel like at the end of the day, we're here to make the biggest matches that we possibly can. We are invested in Sami Zayn not having a way to get to WrestleMania. And Gunther needs an opponent that he hasn't already beaten. Sami Zayn's the right option to me. And he can easily have a 4-month reign, drop that to somebody else, and still win at Money in the Bank in Toronto. And we can all still be great. So, or he can have both. He can have the IC title and the Money in the Bank. Why not?
Right. Damian Priest got everything.
You know what I mean? Like,
he got like 2 tag titles and the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, he's got the two tag titles and the Money in the Bank. Why can't Sami Zayn have the IC title and the Money in the Bank, right? So that's how I feel. That's where I'm at with it. I love Chad Gable. I think it would be an incredible match, but I think the bigger match, the moneymaker, the drawer, is going to be Sami Zayn versus Gunther. That spells money to me.
I guess.
All right. I mean,
and before you decide, just keep in mind, Cooley. Just keep in mind. Sami Zayn has had that Intercontinental title before, so it's like him winning it again does what for him? I ain't never seen Chad Gable with the Intercontinental title. I'm just saying. But it's on you, bro.
But the IC title on Sami Zayn then is a completely IC title on Sami Zayn now. He is a completely different character.
Yeah, he was the conspiracy theorist. That was fire too. That's his best character, to be honest.
I love that character, bro.
Go back to that.
I don't know. I don't know why they stopped it. Well, I know why, the bloodline.
Yeah.
But,
man. Good arguments, fellas. I like that. That was dope. That was pretty dope.
That was a good argument. I ain't gonna lie.
That was
You
good.
Did
good rebuttals.
Big boss man on my screen.
Good rebuttals and everything. But we only gonna have one winner. And before I decide, is this solely based upon the audience or me personally?
It's
I guess a little bit.
It's a little bit of both. Like,
I'll let you know. I'll let you know who the audience is.
You got to decide who had the better argument, who convinced you.
I know who convinced me more.
Well, I guess that's what matters.
Damn, sorry, Sylvan. Qwan wins this round, my guy. Listen, let me explain, man. We're talking history. We're talking moments. Chad Gable dethroning Gunther at WrestleMania is a moment for Chad, man. We it's something that we've never seen before. We've seen Sammy with the belt. We get it. We don't want to, start this new rivalry in 3 weeks before or whatever. I don't want to see it.
It's only 3 weeks.
We don't want to see that. But Chad is the best dude to do this, and it's gonna be sweet. He's winning at WrestleMania, by the way.
Right. He's never had a singles title in WWE. He's been NXT tag team champion. He's been tag champion on main roster with
unless they curve him like they did Finn for the world title last year.
I can't believe they did that.
But Qwan, you got this round, man. Double or nothing. You got double up. You got it, man.
You know.
So I hope I see that title on you next week. And Sylvan's not compromised.
The reality is both wrong, man. Brock Lesnar's gonna pull up.
Hey,
he's gonna call out. He's gonna call out Gunther and be like, I want your ass at WrestleMania. Yeah, that's that. Let's just
if that happens,
imagine.
I need them to unblur.
They all gonna be fighting, and then we gonna hear that. He's gonna ruin everybody's chances, and then it's just gonna be.
Bro, I'm gonna need them to unblur him from my game if that happens. That's insane.
Yo, he's not in the game, dog. They really took him out. They took him out the game. Like I thought you would be able to unlock him or something. Nah, they took him out the game. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, man. But hey, congratulations,
Qwan. I'll get you
man.
your belt, man.
Congratulations,
Yeah, 2 in a row, man.
Yo, that was a dope warfare, man. That was dope.
It was. Man. Sylvan, you did your thing. I didn't think you would be able to make a convincing argument for Sami Zayn, just because I know that everybody.
Sami Zayn's my number 2. Chad Gable's not my number 1.
And I knew that. I knew you wanted Chad Gable to get that, so I'm like, yo, he got to make this argument. How he gonna do it? But you did a good job. You did a good job. You damn near convinced me. At one point, I'm like, damn, maybe I do want Sami to win that title.
I tried, man. I was like, damn, Chad is the one though.
Chad Gable, bro.
Yeah, we need that. That's the real underdog. He already lost twice.
Right, yeah, so. Man.
Hey, what I really wanted was Dominic Mysterio, to be honest. Like I really wanted Dom. I wanted Dom and Gunther to just go have a crazy banger where like Dom gets his ass whooped, but he just keeps kicking out, and then eventually Gunther is like, "Damn, I respect you, little boy. Like you really out here." But you know, I guess we're not getting that.
That would have been great.
Hey, we might get Damian Priest actually. Aren't they kind of teasing that low key?
I don't know what's going on.
I mean,
with Damian,
I don't know what they're doing with Damian.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with bro.
But they are saying they want the title, so I'm like, I don't know what that looks like.
Right.
Like,
and I think Gunther's facing JD McDonough tomorrow. Yo, JD is about to die in that ring.
JD.
So I think is it gonna be Damian like? Is Damian just gonna cash in for the IC title?
If Damian Priest cashes in on the IC title, I'm done. I'm done with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Yo, Triple H, stop using the Money in the Bank to cash in on goddamn mid-card titles, please. Like, we saw Austin Theory cash in for the U.S. title. It was stupid then. If you have Damian Priest cash in for the Intercontinental title, it'd be stupid now. Do not do that, please. Please. Please.
He really should cash in on Drew, bro. Like, I'm sorry. He should cash in on Drew.
When Drew wins?
Cash in on Seth. Jeez. Or cashing on Seth, like CM Punk costs Seth the title. No, CM Punk costs Drew the title, and looks at Seth, and they have this moment, and then Damian Priest comes in and steals it from Seth.
Right. Shit. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see. Anyways, that was fun. Let's get into this goddamn rundown so I can go my ass to work. No, I still got a little. I still got some time. I'm just talking. What's going on in the wrestling world, Cooley?